Hey, welcome back to Tammy Beauty Tutorials. We are doing a Marvel character today, and it is Vision. So kind of excited about that. I find Vision kind of interesting because he's not like the most of the Marvel characters. He is, for one, he's made by the other Marvel characters, and he's not human, or ever was human. I mean, well, they use the body of a human, but, you know, he's different. He's just a different character. So, let's get into it. So I got my face ready to go, my brows, my base is set, and let's go. I'm gonna hit pause, zoom you in so you can see my eyeballs. Alright, so, well, I had to reach for my palettes because they're kind of far away. I should do that before I zoom you in. I should think about these things. But I didn't. Okay, so I'm going to use some Juvia's Place Nubian 3 Coral because there is some really beautiful grays. Because, you know, he has a lot. He wears gray. And then he's kind of maroon. He has like a lot of maroon color. So I'm going to use the Jaclyn Hill. I'm zoomed in, Cameron. All they can see is my nose and my eyebrows. And my eyeballs. So they couldn't see you waving. But Cameron says hi. Okay. Now they can see you.
Maybe a little too close.
That was Cameron saying hi. And then we're going to use a little bit of Jaclyn Hill, the palette, because she, volume 2, some maroon colors, because she has some really beautiful maroon colors in volume 2. You know, why mess with a good thing? So, let's go in with Certified for my base color. How is everybody doing? You are going... I filmed another video today, but you guys are not going to see it until, like, I think Tuesday. No, next week. It's so confusing when you pre-record. So I'm going to tell you in this video too. We got a house. We got a house, and super excited. So I probably shouldn't have said it in that video, but I filmed it first and I was really excited, and so I should have saved it for this video. Anyway, it's been a day. Anyway, so we got a house, and we're still in the same, we'll be in the same city and everything, so it's not like I'm moving, like, I'm moving to another part of the city, but I'm still in the same city. So I'll still work at the same area. Anyway, then I'm going to go into Thick Skin in volume 2. And this is just a good transition shade. And then I'm going to go into the grays after this. But anyway, so, and the house is so neat. And we were kind of, at first we were like, oh, we want a ranch, 2 bedrooms. Well, not 2, 3 bedrooms. Why did I say 2? It's been a day. So 3 bedrooms, 2 bath, 2-car garage, basement. It has to be a ranch. We weren't looking at anything that wasn't. Okay, so after several no's, And several bids later, like like 9 or 10. I think 10. So 10 bids. 10 bids. This is our 11th bid to total before we got a guess. And so we were like, so I think by the 7th, probably, I can't remember. We started looking at kind of like everything. We're like, okay, if we kind of halfway liked it, we're like, fine, we'll look at it. Because we were just kind of like, okay, we just want a house at this point. If it had 3 bedrooms and we kind of liked it, we were like, okay, we'll just look at it. Because we just didn't think we were going to find anything. And that there was just something wrong with us. And that we weren't going to get a house. We were like feeling pretty pathetic. I don't know. It was pretty funny. And so we're like, it's just, we were just discouraged. And our realtor was like, oh, it's just one more off the market every time, every time we lost. Well, that's just another buyer off the market. Don't get discouraged. Don't get discouraged. And we're like, okay. We're like, really? Okay. And then every time, we're like, it has to be us. It has to be us. Anyway, so then we get to, okay, so I had, doing a hearing, I meet a lot of people and I have a lot of clients that I become friends with and we talk and, so I have this one client, her father-in-law was also in the process of selling his home, and him and his wife, she passed away last year, I believe. And so her father-in-law was selling his home, and he built their home. And they were selling it, and their home was like way out of our price range, so there was no way that we could afford that. So their house wasn't one that we looked at. Just so you know, it's like they didn't turn us down or anything like that. Anyway, so when she came in and I was doing her hair, and I asked, and she was like, and I was like, hey, do you mind telling me how you guys picked the people that bought the house? Like, how many bids did you have, and how did you narrow it down to the ones that you picked? Because, we keep on bidding and nothing is happening. Like, are we doing something wrong? Or, is it just a crazy market and we just need to be patient? Or do we, this is just not the right time for us, kind of thing. And she's like, sure. No, I'll totally tell you. And I'm like, okay, cool. So she's like, and I was like, so she starts going into it. And she was like, okay, so first of all, we didn't pick the highest bid. And I was like, oh, what? And, because that's what everybody says. And she's like, actually, and they had all their info, and I was like, that's okay. Check. And then she goes in and she says, then they also took the house as needed. As is. And then they also wrote a letter. And I was like, what, like a sob story or something? No. Like, just told us how much they loved the house and what, just like how much the house would mean, like what stood out to them in the house, and just what they were really looking forward to the house, and just everything that, and about their family. And I was like, oh. And I was like, that made a difference. And she's like, yeah, it really did. And it really stood out to them because the house meant so much to them as a family and to their father-in-law, that really made the biggest impact to them. And I was like, oh my goodness. So while she was processing, I went and told my husband, and my husband was like, I don't care. We're not doing that. That seems stupid. We're not, no, no, we're not doing it. And I was like, whatever. And I actually kind of, I was like, we were just in total disagreement. And then, so, speed up a little bit. So anyway, me and Corey both had a day off on Friday, and we already had 2 houses scheduled to go look at. And this house, and this is an area that we both loved. This ranch comes up, and it's exactly what we want. And we're like, no way are we gonna get it. No way. So we call our realtor, and she's like, okay, we're gonna go see it at 10 o'clock. We go see it. We love it. I mean, right away, we love it. We put a bid in. Everything. And then Saturday they have open house. We're like, no way are we gonna get it when they have an open house. So me and Corey go, and we bring Cameron so they can see it. And they say that they already have 4 bids on it. One of them is ours. And I did write a letter. So I wrote a letter when we got home, and they sent it, which Corey's like, I'll proofread it, but I want no part of it. Because he still thought the letter idea was stupid. And he wanted no part of it. And I was like, okay, whatever, but I'm going to do it anyway. So I did the letter. And I wrote everything I liked about the house, and just about how I could see our family there, and just how beautiful the house was, and just I could see our house going there, and how, we might not have the highest bid, but I know that we would love the house as much as she did, because the lady lived there for like 30 years. And so I wrote it. That's what I wrote. And so I was at work on Sunday, and Corey calls me, and he called my cell phone first, but I couldn't answer because I was with a client. And then the assistant manager's like, your husband's on the phone. I'm like, that's so weird. He never ever called. Because the employee works, that line. So I'm like, okay, look, just put him on hold. Tell him I'll be right there. I'm going to finish this foil, and then I'll be right there. So I finished the foil. I go get the phone, and he's like, so we got a house. I'm like, are you serious? You better not be joking. And he's like, I'm not joking. And he's like, so it wasn't our bid that got us the house. I'm like, what are you saying? And he's like, it's your letter. So that was really cool. go into Stay True, and it's this really pretty purple color, like kind of maroon color, right here. Love this color. So pretty. See, I love this. It looks so pretty with those grays. Okay, now I'm going to go into Oh Hello. This one right here. Oh Hello. She, in the video, when she does like the announcing of the colors, she does this like cute voice because that's how they like talk to their dogs. And she's like, I can't do it. But if you want to like see the video, you'll have to like check it out because she does this really cute. That's how she talks to her dogs. It's like baby talk. You know, everybody talks to their dogs in a certain voice. I mean, I know I talk to my dog in a certain voice. Anyway, and so she's like, oh, when you even use this color, you have to like say it in a certain voice. And I just can't do it. Like, copy it in a good way. It doesn't sound, oh my gosh, I didn't do the other side. Did I mention it been a day? I spent all morning arguing with a teenager about doing homework. It's a good thing that I can rearrange my schedule to help him, to be here for him, because otherwise he'd be, of course he doesn't think that's a good idea. Because of course he doesn't want me here. Because then that way he has to do everything. And he doesn't want to do his homework. Of course, this is the funny part. So what he wants to do rather than do his homework is make YouTube videos. And I'm like, yeah, I have nothing against that. You can totally make YouTube videos. But you can't be making YouTube videos and not have your homework done. So, homework first, and then YouTube videos. Because I was like, I still do all my responsibilities before I make my YouTube videos. And he's like, that's not fair. I just thought that was pretty funny and kind of ironic. And that's what he was. Okay. And I was like, yeah. But I was like, I do everything else before I do that, right? I was like, I still go to work. I still do my job. I was like, you really can't compare the two. I was like, nothing else I do is neglected. He didn't like that. So I'm going to use Drama Queen for my highlight. This seems kind of fitting today. That was pretty dramatic. I was having a moment. Oh, that was funny. I mean, I'm sure everybody that lives with me didn't think so, but I was having a moment. They'd be like, no, not funny. Empowered is what I'm using in the center of, which I've used it before in my superheroes. I think I used it with the Scarlet Witch. Isn't that perfect that I used it for her and now I'm using it for Vision since they're a couple? Just saying. add something, a little other sugar, like a little silver to it too. My God, my wrist is still hurting. I want that to come. Yeah. Just gonna kind of go over that corner a little bit. So I don't want to lose any of that color. All right, now I'm going to do the underneath. Alright, I am gonna go off camera, do my eyeliner and my mascara, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I am back. Okay, so eyeliner's done, check. Mascara's done, check. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Sorry about the loud noise. My son's playing games and he's always loud. Anyway, contour, bronzer. I think I'm just gonna bronze. Not really contour. Oh, I'm so sorry. Anyway, so movie. So I love that the Vision and Wanda, Scarlet Witch, had like they fell in love and they had like a relationship. And it was so sad that, you know, it ended so tragic. Thanos is a jerk. But, you know, oh my God, when we went and saw that at the movie theater, I mean, there was like people that was like livid that it was a two-parter. Of course, you didn't know it was a two-parter until like it ended, because it just ended and people like disappeared and you're like, and you're like, what? No. No. You're like, that cannot be the end. And then, you know, you walk out and you're just like, and then you're like, oh yeah, there's another one. Whew. Because there had to be. I mean, they couldn't just, they just couldn't leave it. You know. And I like how they did it. Because like the whole time before, and you're like, well, how are they going to bring everybody back? Because they have to bring everybody back. There's no way that they can't. How are they going to get everybody back? Okay, but then you're thinking that they can't bring everybody back. Because you knew Vision couldn't come back. Because it was the stone. Like, there's no way that they could bring him back. And it was kind of sad that he was like the one that couldn't be brought back. I mean, he's like such a good character. And then there's like, you know. But it was really cool that, you know, Wanda came back and she got like her, you know, her moment.
Yay!
You know, because she deserved getting back at Thanos. I mean, he literally stole him. But you know what? I think Cameron was saying that they are making. I'm guessing it's like their time before Thanos came, because you know, like they're doing Black Widow's story before. So they're doing all these, like all the Marvel stuff. They have all these things in place after the Avengers. The next phase, I guess, is what it was called. I think I got that right. I don't remember. There's probably way better people to explain this than me. Like super fans. You should watch them. They explain it way better. But anyway, I think that will be really cool when they have all that, because I'm sure that there will be some really cool things coming from that. Not what I wanted to do. I have to look up. Don't you hate that? I'm trying to remember. I was trying to remember. I'm just thinking, oh, there is gold on it. Like, and you know, his old costume is like green and yellow, which I like his new costume better. So I'm going to use like a gold in my waterline to represent the Infinity Stone. That's what I was thinking of. I knew there was like something that was kind of gold, and I couldn't remember what it was. And I was like, what was it? And it was the Infinity Stone. It took me a minute. I'm sorry. Sorry. I told you I had a really dramatic moment today. It kind of threw me. I don't think his door's closed. Oh my gosh, guess what? Ooh, ooh. The best thing about the house. Well, I mean, not the best thing, but one of the best things about the house. Guess who will have a little room to film in? This girl. I know you guys are super excited. I mean, I know I'm super excited, so we won't have to hear. Because it's downstairs. So hopefully that will cut the noise of the video games. Wouldn't that be cool? Wouldn't that be cool? I mean, I would think it's cool. I mean, I don't know about you guys. But I, for one, would be excited.
Yes. Catch me alive, suckers. I thought you jumped down. No. No. I got a plan.
All right, so this is the lip color music. This is the Huda. I use the Huda lip liner, and I think it's called Trophy Wife. Yep, Trophy Wife. And then I used Catwalk Killer is the name, which I think is kind of a cute name. It's cute. It's cute.
No, it's just an airport. Because my love that happened, they were like, hey, let's do some security. Dang.
Alright, and this is the finished look. I am done with the vision look. What do you guys think?
Oh
I think it turned out pretty good. And I got gray maroon on. I think it turned out pretty good. I'm digging it. Anyway, thank you so much, guys, for hanging out with me today. Hope you really enjoyed it. If you guys haven't subscribed to me, please subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell so you know when I upload. And please like this video. Thank you so much. I will see you guys next time. Bye.